You don't need giant leaps. We're tracking the tiny 1% changes that will make you unrecognizable in a year. We all believe success requires monumental effort, that single heroic action. We try to overhaul our lives in a weekend, get frustrated, and burn out. The problem is that big changes are unsustainable. They don't stick. We look for immediate results, and when we don't see them, we quit. But true, life-altering change doesn't happen overnight. It happens through something much quieter, much more powerful, the compound effect. It's the secret to true momentum, and once you see the math, you can never unsee it. Let's look at the numbers. Imagine you start today at a performance level of 1.0. If you get just 1% better every single day for a year, the equation looks like this: $1.01 raised to the power of $365. The result is incredible. After 1 year of just 1% improvement daily, you don't become 365% better. You become 37.78 times better. Now, let's see the other side. If you get 1% worse every single day for a year, the equation is $0.99 raised to the power of $365. You don't just go backwards, you virtually vanish. You regress to near zero, 0.03. The difference between slightly better and slightly worse is almost nothing today. But over time, it's an astronomical gap. That's the magic of compounding. The key takeaway? Time amplifies the margin between success and failure. So how do we apply this? Compounding happens in 3 key zones of your life. 1. Compounding skill. If you spend 5 minutes drawing every day, you won't be an artist in a week. But in a year, you've mastered the fundamentals. You gain a massive defensible skill advantage over the person who waited for the perfect weekend to start. Point 2. Compounding knowledge. Reading just 10 pages of a good book daily. That's about 15 minutes. In a year, you've read 30 to 40 books. You become an encyclopedia in your chosen field, and the decisions you make are fundamentally better. 3. Compounding relationships. It's not the grand gestures that matter most. It's the consistency. A quick, genuine text to a friend. A small gesture of appreciation to a partner. These tiny deposits build an unbreakable foundation of trust over years. The actions don't feel significant in the moment. That's why it's so hard to stick with them. But you are not feeling the effect today. You are building the foundation for the exponential curve. You must also talk about the dark side of compounding, the negative curve. When you consistently make a tiny mistake, 1% worse, you see no immediate consequences. You skip one workout, nothing happens. You splurge on a small purchase, nothing happens. The negative compound effect is a lagging indicator. The results only become visible after a long period, and by then, the problem has become a crisis. That 1% daily slip, the unchecked debt, the missed opportunities, the erosion of focus, drags you down exponentially until you're left with almost nothing. This is why most people quit. They are stuck in the plateau phase, where the positive changes they are making haven't yet compounded enough to be visible. They think it's not working, but they are just 3 weeks away from the rapid ascent. So, how do we harness this power and ensure you're on the $37.78 curve? 3 actionable steps. 1. The decision point. Identify one area to improve by 1% today. Not 5. Just 1. Is it reading 1 page? Doing 1 extra rep? Writing 1 sentence? Keep it simple. 2. Make it non-negotiable. This tiny habit must happen every single day, no matter what. It's your minimum standard. You never break the chain. If you miss 1 day, jump back on track immediately. Point 3. Track it visibly. Use a simple calendar and mark an X for every day you complete your 1% task. The visual chain is a powerful motivational tool that keeps the inertia going. The greatest rewards in life, the biggest successes, come from patience and consistency. The person who succeeds is not the one with the biggest initial burst, but the one who never stops moving forward. Start today. Your future success is simply the sum of the tiny, invisible choices you make every single minute. If you found this explanation helpful, like the video and subscribe for more deep dives into success strategies. For more strategies on sustainable change, check out the video shown here on setting clear boundaries.